education. So this is where we want to list our most recent educational experience, so most likely Lincoln Land for all of you, and then any additional educational experience in reverse chronological order. So essentially your most recent experience comes first, followed by the next most recent, so on and so forth. Now typically, we do not include high school on our resumes at this point. There has to be a good reason for listing that high school experience, because now that we're in college, you want to have that followed by any relevant experience. So typically when we list this, we have the school name, the location, your actual certificate or degree, and then your anticipated graduation date. You can include a major, minor area of concentration, certificates or endorsements that you'll receive, and even a little bit more about your academic progress. So your GPA, make sure you're indicating the scale that it's out of if you list it. This is optional, you don't have to include it. Typically, if you have a 3.0 or higher, most students will include it. Some fields expect a little bit higher than that though, so it's good to be mindful of that. And then if you have academic honors or even relevant coursework, you can include any of that in this section. So an example of how that might look, we've got the education header along with Lincoln Land Community College, the city, state, the graduation month and year, and then our area of study along with the certificate that we're seeking. And then they've listed the titles of related coursework that they've completed. This is not future coursework. These are courses that have already been taken and passed, and you can include that. And then here on this next slide, I have several different ways that this could look. So we've got an example over here, along with 3 separate ones here where you can see the school might be aligned to the left, while city and state could be aligned to the right. We could have the degree and then the date of graduation, or we could have content all aligned to the left, but just spaced out a bit different, and then related coursework. Or again, we might have the college, the city, state, the area of study, and then GPA, or even if they had an additional certificate of some kind. The key thing with this is consistency, okay? If you are aligning the city and state or a date to the right like this, oops, sorry about that, that should occur for every section then. Okay, so we see that we have that date and that continues on with these other sections. Within sections, it is truly important to have that consistency so we can easily navigate information.